Hey, thanks so much for taking the time to check this out. I'm sending you an email confirmation with the free training you requested in just a few moments. In the meantime, sit tight and watch this quick video. I made this for you to point out a couple of roadblocks you might encounter when you go to implement some of the strategies I'm giving you into your own business. Even the most experienced and smartest entrepreneurs run into this stuff. So don't feel bad. It's not because your market sucks or the economy sucks or your business just sucks. These are really real life obstacles you'll likely encounter in taking your business to the next level. So I'll point them out to you quickly here in this video so that it'll be super easy for you to move around them when they do come up in your business. And trust me, they will come up. Before I go on, let me also say that not everyone is willing to stand up and take action in their business or ask for advice in helping them achieve the goals they set for themselves, their business, and indeed their family. But you have, and that makes you unique. And for that, I thank you. Thanks for taking this big step up and choosing to think and act differently about the steps you're taking to get what you want. It's a big choice you've made to try some new stuff, and it's even bigger that you chose to pursue these things with me, a total stranger. So you deserve a big pat on the back. I'm glad you're here. Here's the deal. I'm a marketing strategy guy. I get to talk with awesome entrepreneurs just like you to help them identify the actions they need to be taking in order to get the results they want. That's it. On the surface, the most valuable thing I could do for you is pretty simple. But there's one thing I cannot do. I can't decide for you. You see, as a business owner and entrepreneur, the decision-making power rests solely in your hands. I mean, you have to live with those decisions, not me. Now, in life and business, there are plenty of people out there who are happy to falsely limit your choices or options in order to push you to the direction or outcome that they want. Now, apart from being morally bankrupt, these trumped-up scenarios often leave unexplored opportunity on the table. If you want to see what I mean firsthand, go ahead. Call your local SEO guy, radio ad rep, web designer, or social media marketing guru. I promise, whatever is currently going on in your business, the services that person has to sell will be promised as the go-to solution to your problems. Don't get me wrong, they're not all bad, but for every one good one, there must be 10 others that have misled or even ripped people off. Maybe you've even lived this before, because sadly it's not that unique. But luckily, this type of decision-making can be avoided, and it brings me to the primary reason why I created this video for you. See, whatever actions you choose to take in your business next can be accomplished in one of three ways, and almost every single business decision you'll ever make can also be decided in one of these three ways. Before I tell you the three ways, though, I must first point out that the only way to screw this up is to make no decision. I know that sounds stupid, but listen to what I mean. Because I see talented entrepreneurs do this to otherwise awesome businesses all the time. They kick the can. They invent excuses or reasons not to act or decide now. It's bullshit. See, as a business owner, you are allowed to decide when to implement certain things, and you certainly don't have to pursue every single one of your goals simultaneously. But you're also not allowed to kick tires and go through the motions of doing something about it when you're really not. So I guess all I'm saying is, don't lie to yourself. If you're really not going to take any action, just look yourself in the mirror and call it what it is. It's cool. Because simply going through the motions and not really achieving anything productive is a waste of time and burns your mental energy. So just stop. Now, when the time comes to sit down and create a real action plan for achieving your next goals that you've set for your business, there are three and only three ways you can get there. So here they are. As an entrepreneur and business owner, you really only have two tangible things to invest. They are time and money, and there are three possible ways to invest them. The first possible way, number one, solve your problems by spending money. This is usually the default one people tell you about, and the reason why they tell you about this method is because they want your money, okay? The good thing about spending a lot of money is it really doesn't cost you any time, so this may be a good option if you have no time to spend. This choice is called done for you. It only works, though, if you provide a proven strategy that will move you closer to attaining your goals. If not, you're going to wind up spending all this money to have some effort going on in its own little silo, probably totally disconnected from the rest of your business. Not good. This is a good option when you can see a track record of a strong, provable return on investment in a short period of time. Then there's the second possible way. Number 2, solve your problems by spending your time. This is the option they never tell you about, mostly because they don't get any of your money. The good thing about spending a lot of time is it doesn't really cost you much money. Now, this may be a good option if you have no money to spend, but keep in mind there's also a large cost to not moving as quickly as you want or getting things done on some deterministic timetable. After all, if you aren't successful in reaching your goals, it's not going to matter to you how much money you saved. All you're going to see is the amount of time you've lost. This option is called done on your own. And it really only works if you have a sound strategy in place that is congruent with your goals. After that, with the correct educational resources, you can learn how to implement the tactical parts and do all the hardcore heavy lifting yourself. Now, this is the option if the time you spend would not prevent you from making better gains had the time been invested elsewhere, or if it won't prevent you from serving your clients. Now there's the third choice. Number 3, solve your problems by spending a little bit of time and a little bit of money. This is the true leverage point and the one that the marketing industry uses the most often. So here's what I want you to learn from the big boys, because this is what enables them to do big stuff and crush it so quickly. This method is called done with you, and it enables you to bring on board experts who are experienced in delivering a certain outcome. Let me repeat that. I didn't say people who sell a certain service, okay? I said experts who are experienced at delivering a specific outcome. You see, you work alongside that expert going through their process in your business. And together as a team, you reach the desired outcome much quicker, since you are now able to avoid all of the pitfalls that the other guys are forced to learn the hard way. Then, when you're done, having gone through that process, you're now qualified to replicate that same success again and again on demand, because you've learned it firsthand and did it in real time. This is the way that agencies and experts inside the marketing and advertising industry like to do business with each other. They leverage each other to increase their own productive capabilities. Okay, now that I've revealed this information to you, I feel comfortable making you this offer. I'd like to invite you to join me on a phone call for a quick one-on-one strategy session. It's free. Here's what I'll do. I'd like to learn about where you are right now and where you want to go. Then I'll share with you the possible choices that you'll have to make it happen. And you probably already guessed, but I will gladly point out the solution that costs all money and no time. I'll point out the one that costs all time and no money. And I'll point out the solutions that cost some combination of those two. Here's what's in it for me. Full disclosure, I'd love it if this free strategy call can lead to ways that we may do business together. And for many people that I've met this way, it has. But the truth is, that's up for you to decide, not me. So don't be mistaken here. What I'm offering is not some pitch in disguise. My goal is to leave your business better than I found it, leaving you with something actionable that you can use to better your business now. I promise you'll find my recommendations valuable whether or not we ever do business together. In fact, I'll put my own reputation and money on the line. If you take me up on this call and for some reason decide it's not valuable or that I've completely wasted your time, I'll pay you $500. That's right. If I waste your time, I'll gladly reimburse you for it, seriously. This free strategy call I'm offering does consume some considerable amount of my time too, though, so I'd like to be 100% sure that it's right for you. So, if the following sounds like you, please continue. Number 1, you are a coach, a consultant, a trainer, or some other professional service business. Those are the types of entrepreneurs I love, and those are the business models I can make the most impact with. Number 2, you must have the hunger to grow. You're not too complacent or comfortable in your current status or with your current revenue. Number 3, your business is currently delivering. What I mean is you are currently doing business and delivering what you say you do to real-life customers who love you. Number 4, you have some amount of time and or money to invest in your business and will plan on doing something new or different as a direct result of this call. Don't call and kick tires. Seriously, I can only do one of these calls per day max, and I do not accept all of the applications I receive. So if you're not committed to acting, just let this slot go to someone else who will use my recommendations now. Number 5, you are the decision maker. Listen, I love getting to know new people, but the truth is, if you don't have the capacity or permission to make some decisions when we're on the phone together, you and I may like each other a lot, but at the end of the day, it won't amount to anything, except some feel-good conversation where we both have great ideas that you ultimately have no authority to act on. In short, it feels good, but it's a waste of everyone's time. Number 6, you are someone who evaluates opportunity and acts on it. You're seeking specific results and outcomes, not more information and not more learning. Don't take this call looking for me to pitch you some service. I won't, and then you'll just be disappointed. If I can't make some real recommendations that I can see would result in you generating new leads, new calls, and the new clients that you want, I won't make you any offer for us to work together, and anything my team and I can do for you is then off the table. So if you consider yourself an information seeker or a pitch collector, please don't take me up on this strategy call offer. This is for action takers only. If you want information, hey, read my blog, ask me a question on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I have no shortage of information, but that's not what this call is about. Also, you shouldn't be a startup. You shouldn't be a franchise owner. You shouldn't be a member of a multi-level or network marketing organization. And you must not be seeking some get-rich-quick scheme or some mythical magic bullet that lets you get all the reward without the work. You must be a real-life entrepreneur with a real business delivering real results to real people. If this strategy call is right for you, start filling out the application form using the button below. The information you provide helps me be more valuable to you when we get on the phone. In our strategy session together, one of two things could happen. Number 1, you love what we come up with and ask me to explain your options in making it happen. If appropriate, I'll give you other recommendations, contacts, and referrals that may help you along the way. Because I know that if I'm able to truly serve you in this way, you will, number 1, want to discuss doing business together further, or at least number 2, you'll have no problem giving me a stellar review of the experience we had together. But then there's also the other outcome. That is, you hate what we come up with and think I'm full of it. If what I offer you is of no value at all, please be honest with me and tell me. If that's the case, I will seek a way to make it up to you, even if that means sending you a check for $500 as compensation for your time. I hate it when people waste my time, and I'll feel terrible if I learn that I've wasted yours. Right now, you can fill out the quick application form using the button below. It comes directly to my inbox. When I get it, I'll reach out to you and we'll schedule a time to talk. I'm really looking forward to discovering your business and talking with you one-on-one. And thanks for watching this video today. I hope it served you in a massive way. Now go be amazing.